Welcome to Anime Vault. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of solo leveling, a story of survival, power, and one man's rise from the weakest hunter to the most unstoppable force the world has ever seen. A world where gates open to deadly dungeons, where monsters threaten humanity, and where one man, Sung Jin Woo, goes from being the weakest of them all to becoming a legend. With intense battles, jaw-dropping animation, and an unforgettable story, Solo Leveling is an anime that demands to be watched. So get ready, because we're about to break down the entire first season of Solo Leveling. A world ruled by gates and hunters. In this world, mysterious gates appear, connecting reality to dangerous dungeons filled with monsters. To fight back, some humans awaken as hunters, warriors with supernatural abilities ranked from E rank, the weakest, to S rank, the strongest. But not all hunters are powerful. And then there's Sung Jinwoo, an E rank hunter, the weakest of them all, struggling to survive in dungeons, struggling to make money for his sick mother and younger sister, struggling in a world where strength is everything. But his fate is about to change forever. The Double Dungeon, a death trap. Jinwoo joins a raid inside a low-level dungeon. Nothing dangerous, just an easy job, or so they thought. But deep inside, the hunters discover a hidden chamber filled with giant statues. At first, everything seems fine, until the doors slam shut, until the statues come to life, until the massacre begins. One by one, the hunters are slaughtered, crushed, burned alive, impaled. Jinwoo and the survivors desperately try to escape, but there's no way out. Then he realizes there are rules to this place. Rules that must be followed to survive. But it's too late. The few remaining hunters make a run for it. Jinwoo, too injured to escape, stays behind. And as the statues close in, as death stares him in the face, a mysterious screen appears. You have met the requirements to become a player. Do you accept? With no other choice, Jinwoo presses yes. And in that moment, his life changes forever. The system, the power to become stronger. Jinwoo wakes up in a hospital bed, alive. But something is different. A strange system has chosen him. A system that allows him to gain experience, level up, and grow stronger, without limits. Something no other hunter has. For the first time, he has the power to change his destiny. He begins training, fighting, and growing. Each battle makes him stronger. Each kill gives him experience. And before long, the weakest hunter is no longer weak. The job change quest, A New Power Awakens. As Jinwoo levels up, the system offers him a new challenge, the job change quest. Inside a secret dungeon, he faces an army of elite knights, stronger than anything he's ever fought before. And at the end, a boss so powerful it should be impossible to defeat. But Jinwoo doesn't just survive, he dominates. And when he wins, the system grants him a new power. A power unlike anything seen before. The ability to control shadows, the ability to raise the dead, the power of the Shadow Monarch. His first summon? Blood Red Egress, a warrior of unimaginable strength. And with his newfound army, Jinwoo's journey to becoming the strongest truly begins. From weakest to strongest, the rise of a king. With his limitless potential and undead army, Jinwoo starts taking on higher-ranked dungeons, facing monsters that would have killed him before. But now, he crushes them with ease. His shadow army grows. His reputation spreads. The Hunters Association takes notice. Other high-ranking hunters fear him. But this is just the beginning, because a much greater war is coming. The truth behind the gates, a secret war. As Jinwoo becomes stronger, he uncovers the shocking truth behind the dungeons and gates. They aren't just random events. They are part of a cosmic war. A battle between two godlike forces, the rulers, divine beings who want to protect the world, and the monarchs, dark entities who want to destroy it. And Jinwoo, he is the chosen successor of the most powerful monarch of all, the Shadow Monarch. The monarchs fear him. The rulers watch him, and soon, the entire world will know his name. The birth of the Shadow Monarch. From the weakest hunter to a godlike warrior, Jinwoo's transformation is nothing short of legendary. Once mocked, now feared. Once struggling, now unstoppable. Once powerless, now leading an army of shadows. But the war isn't over. The monarchs are coming. A battle that will decide the fate of the world is about to begin, and only one man can stand against them. What's next for Sung Jin-woo? Will he take on the monarchs? Can he protect the ones he loves? And what secrets does the system still hide? The answers will come in the next season. But one thing is certain, Jin-woo is no longer weak. He is the hunter. He is the shadow monarch. And soon, the world will bow before him. That wraps up our full recap of Solo Leveling. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more anime recaps. Until next time, this has been Anime Vault. Welcome to Anime Vault. Today, we're diving deep into Solo Leveling Season 2, an electrifying continuation of Jinwoo's journey from the weakest hunter to an unstoppable force. If you thought the first season was intense, then buckle up, because Season 2 takes the action, stakes, and world building to an entirely new level. We'll be covering every major event, character development, and jaw-dropping moment. So sit back and get ready for the ultimate recap of Solo Leveling Season 2. The Rise of the Monarch Season 2 picks up immediately after the insane events of Season 1, where Jinwoo defeated the Architect and absorbed the power of Ashborn, the Monarch of Shadows. This transformation is a game changer. Not only is Jinwoo stronger than ever, but he's now inherited the ability to command shadow soldiers, reviving fallen enemies to fight for him. With this new power, he becomes a force that no one on Earth can comprehend. The world of hunters is about to change forever, and Jinwoo's rise to dominance has only just begun. New threats emerge. As Jinwoo continues leveling up, the stakes escalate with the introduction of powerful new enemies. The Monarchs, ancient beings who view humanity as nothing more than pawns in their eternal war against the rulers. These monarchs are stronger than any S-rank hunter, and they don't just want to take over the world. They want Jinwoo dead before he becomes too powerful. At the same time, the world's most elite hunters start to take notice of Jinwoo's absurd power. The international guilds and hunter associations all begin watching him closely, realizing that he might be the key to stopping the chaos that's coming. One of the first big battles in Season 2 takes place when Jinwoo faces the Beast Monarch, a ferocious monster who believes he can overwhelm Jinwoo with raw speed and power. But Jinwoo isn't just any hunter anymore. With his army of shadows, he counters the Beast Monarch's attacks effortlessly, showing just how far he's come since Season 1. But this fight is just the beginning. Soon after, Jinwoo is forced into battle with the Frost Monarch, an enemy with terrifying ice-based abilities who nearly freezes an entire city in an attempt to lure Jinwoo into a trap. This leads to one of the most brutal and visually stunning fights in the series, as Jinwoo's shadows clash against the Frost Monarch's icy minions. Despite the overwhelming odds, Jinwoo dominates the battlefield, proving once again that he's not just another hunter. He's on his way to becoming something far greater. The war between monarchs and rulers. As the season progresses, the true history of the world is revealed. Thousands of years ago, the rulers and monarchs waged an all-out war, destroying entire civilizations in the process. Now, that war is spilling over into modern times, and humanity is caught in the crossfire. Jinwoo learns that he has inherited Ashborn's will, meaning he is destined to be the Monarch of Shadows. But unlike the others, he refuses to follow fate blindly. Instead of choosing a side, he decides to fight for humanity, making him a wild card in the battle between gods and monsters. This decision leads to his most difficult fight yet, a showdown against multiple monarchs at once. Outnumbered and facing near impossible odds, Jinwoo is pushed to his absolute limit. But just when it seems like he might fall, his shadows evolve, unlocking new abilities that turn the tide of battle. The final showdown. As the season reaches its climax, the strongest monarchs finally reveal themselves, beings who are as powerful as entire nations. They recognize Jinwoo as a true threat and decide to take him out before he can become a godlike force. In an earth-shattering final battle, Jinwoo unleashes everything he has. His shadow army grows larger than ever, with thousands of elite soldiers at his command, including legendary figures like Beru and Igris. The fight is filled with epic destruction, emotional stakes, and a final transformation that cements Jinwoo's status as the strongest being in existence. The aftermath. With the battle over and the fate of the world decided, Jinwoo's journey doesn't end here. Season 2 sets the stage for even greater challenges ahead, with hints of an even darker force lurking beyond the monarchs. The world finally realizes that Jinwoo isn't just an S-rank hunter, he's something much, much more. And with that, Solo Leveling Season 2 comes to a close, leaving fans on the edge of their seats for what's to come next. Final thoughts. Season 2 of Solo Leveling is a non-stop thrill ride, packed with mind-blowing fights, deep world building, and Jinwoo's transformation into a true legend. From the introduction of the Monarchs to the massive battles that shake the world, this season is everything fans hoped for and more. And with Jinwoo's power reaching unimaginable heights, one thing is certain: this is only the beginning. That wraps up today's recap of Solo Leveling Season 2. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future episodes of Anime Vault. Until next time, stay strong, keep leveling up, and I'll see you in the next one.